Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is, what is today? It's an inventory day. Wednesday. CLPIT strategies on display today. Looking for the inventories to come out here. It's got Canadian. We'll let it slide. We have the CAD and all the other stuff out here, but we're looking for the inventory number to come out. Now, and then we need to wait a minute here at TopStep Trader. You need to wait 1 minute before you can get in. After that, release of the report. And we're going to try to, I had an overnight trade in and I took a little bitty hit, -7. That's what that shows right there. 6P target right now is the 1R is right. We want a 7, we'll go 7P target is at 140 to start with. We'll go with the 7P target right now. Waiting on, no, okay, so now we know the inventory number has come out. This is the first time we've been above $70 a barrel for a while, so I'm looking to short. I'm on, where's the number? There it is, negative 5.2 million. All right, see how that plays out. Need to wait for, bastard. Maybe we're not going crazy right yet. Ugh. Bitch, I would have got right in the beginning of this trade if it wasn't for the fucking 1 minute. I hate that about TopStep Trader. They just don't let you trade right at the signal itself. All right, so right now I want to get in, but I don't want to get in at the peak at the bottom. Also don't want to take a huge hit on this one here either. I don't believe that we're going to come out at 21 right now. This is easily go against us quickly. There's a lot of upside pressure here that can happen. There's the low right now at 6995. We'll go 23, a 10-tick hit here. Got within a tick of taking us out. We'll move to 24. Blue outweighs the red right now. It's a short side signal. Above $70 a barrel, looking for us to at least to pierce the $70 handle here before we do anything. Go after this low down here. All right, we're out. Right now I'll go 70.11. This is could go very quickly in our favor. That's why I'm not scared to come back in. All right, I'm going to try to weasel my way into this trade here today. I'm going to take advantage of the system. That was a good signal. I like that one. We're going to probably try to add a second if it moves against us. We're going to use that all-in type of attitude, try to win big today. We pierce this low, then we'll reconsider where we're going to hold. Right now, I just wanted that stop out of the way for now. Wouldn't mind adding another up here in the blue line if it comes up this far and comes back down through it. Got a feeling we should be running this line down here at the lows. This is because we're at $70 a barrel for the first time in forever. The pressure to not stay here is greater than to be here. I wouldn't mind adding a contract in here. Got kind of I'll show you what I'm thinking of here.
You talking to me?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my. So we have a GAN signal set up this way. I'm gonna try to catch this one coming back down. The other side of that is we have what descending triangle. So a technical signal would be to break right now. So one of those is going to happen, basically. You're going to have the GAN signal that'll show it coming out of here, doing this. Or you have the technical on the other side, descending triangle, that'll break it this way. So we're set up already for this move. We're not set up for the other side of this move yet. Let's take a look at something here while we're waiting, see what happens. Look at the charts here. So it's missed it. There was the projection. It's negative 5.2. Not too bad of a mess. 3.3 million was the forecast, excuse me. And it came in at 5.2 million. Not too bad of a mess. We're going to pause here until I see something I want to do here. We're going to wait. Hopefully the market will go our favor here. All right, so here's where I want to be in that second one. We're on 27. Call it 28. Step two will let you float a little bit. I'm taking a shot to have to reset. This is interesting. This is why I like it right now. I like this. This is where we were before, and now we're in mid-range. I believe that the power is going to be to the downside here. a nice downside trade coming off the $70 handle today. So we're going to risk the account to basically try to win big today. Trying to get that second contract in favorable, but also keeping our eye on -50 here, because we're not going to be able to get in it once we're at, because we'll get blocked. So this thing will say blocked if it goes -50, and we won't be able to get in. So right now this is showing -42, so figure you have to be in before it's roughly 41, 42 it looks like right now. Alright, so we're able to get in, and we should be able to not worry about the 50 tick number, meaning the close you out trade. So we're just taking a shot at the $70 handle here. And we're putting our eggs in the basket of 70 will not hold today. Technically speaking, we should, without an event coming on. Obviously an event is beyond the scope of being able, but being a price, a significant price point, meaning significant price point that we breached yesterday, a $70 handle. If you're looking at it on more of a long-term basis, this is an hourly chart, and we're going to draw the trend line through here. And I'm going to take this and let's get it thicker so you can see it a little bit better. And let's get the screen draw tool going again. So what we have is a really nice scan signal now, and this being our top, or close to it. So I'm not expecting the market to be able to breach higher. Maybe it goes up 5, 10 ticks or whatnot. Maybe it attempts the R2 line, but I don't expect it to be able to get much higher than, say, R2 today. And then we're taking a shot that we can reach maybe even as low as coming back into the S2 line on downward pressure today. So what I want to do is, obviously having one at the S1 market's fine on one contract, but the second contract I'm going to move down here. Remember, to pass this one, we need to, I don't even know what day I'm in anymore, but you need 2,000 before $1,500 loss, right? And I'm up 1,600 coming into today, 600, 6779. So what we want to do is, for now, we want to be going after the S1 and S2 lines on a real nice down move. Really setting up very nice right now. So here's our 333 tick chart. You can see the volume numbers, all blue. You can see kind of a channel formed. We have a break of it here, so hopefully next time it breaks, it'll be a significant break. So we're accumulating up here now. All accumulation up here. We're getting ready to have distribution. Bam, down we go. There's a lot more short position, I'm assuming, to knock out. So to be able to knock it out, they need to drive it down to get the momentum to break through it. That's the overall plan right now. And we're trying to take advantage of the short position being tougher and stronger to break. And we're hoping that we can get reached down to S1, S2 today on the downward momentum down because of the $70 handle being printed yesterday. There's our break-even spot right here at 70.21, right? All right, I'll be back. This is just boring right now. We break. I'll be back. All right, so we're finally making a move. Going for the low. I want it to get a lot lower though. What I want to do is plug in the high, the 70.62, and figure out what a 12p target is for now. So that's 68.21. So our bottom target is going to be 68.21. Well, we'll hold. We'll hold 6779. We get a really nice move here. What I want to know on the other side is from our point of inflection, we broke through, by the way, 70.21. What I want to know here is what a 3p target is on one contract. That's 69.61. All right, so now we don't want to be stupid. We want to bring at least one of these contracts back to break even. And that's the expected push off the $70 handle, right? Okay, so we're going to hold above. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't want to get too close yet. We're going to move out. I don't believe that that's, I really believe that this is the high of the day right now, 70.62. I don't want to get too close to it. I want to be able to run this. This should be a really nice trading day today. It's not doing anything rash yet. Let's make sure that the market wants to run first. So 70.001 from 70.21 was a 1p target, but I really would like to measure it. Well, we'll keep it going. We'll 2p target 69.81. Haven't reached that. See the first sign of buying right here, or stop running is what I look at that right now. And then we have 69.61. That's probably a good target on one contract that if it breaches through, we'll be probably taking that as our profit target. So kind of the plan right now. So I think it out here, reaching down to here. Once we reach past the pivot point, we'll bring a contract in here, maybe a little above that, maybe 5 ticks above the 61 line. And if it does come back, then it'll run us out like that on one contract, and that'll bring a second contract at break even up here. That's kind of our goal right now on this trade, if that's what happens. All right, I'm going to pause here until we see which way the market wants to go next. Be back. All right, finally breaking down here. This is a 2p target, 69.81. The other side of this trade, though, yeah. Yeah, it's time. Time to move towards break even finally on the trade. Take our lumps if we have to. I really don't want to see the settlement line now. Don't really want to see a retracement back to settlement, so yeah, we'll do it that way. Make sure we get a positive day today after holding for a while. We're down 17 ticks. That'll give us 10, that'll give us 15, be 25, 17, give us a +8 day right now. All right, that's how we're going to hold. Live to fight another day if it doesn't want to come, doesn't want to break down. We're still holding on to our plan here, though. Once again, that plan is a reminder. It's for a breakdown underneath the pivot point and then moving that target to there roughly. At pivot, we'll be holding around here, though, on our first contract. So if we reach the pivot like here, we'll be holding roughly in here on the first. Otherwise, we're going to hold where we are right now on the settlement line. What do I mean by settlement again? This right here. This is yesterday's settlement price. And we really don't want to see a move above it now. So I want to see it stay below. No, it didn't. Moved up and through there. Took us out on one contract already. No fake out action there. All right, now we need to check to see where that next contract was. All right, so it's down here at 6779. That changes things around a little bit. Our GAN signal is 6874, which is 137.5 degree angle down. We got 6900 as a 6P target from 7021. Well, let's worry about that in a minute once we get through here. So what did I do? Did I go straight to the frickin' line and then come off of it? 70.007. So 8 would have held. That's what it is. Wait a minute, that would be 20. 20 on this one. I said 10. That'd be 20. 25. That's 45 less 17. That would be an okay day. All right, so this next contract down, on hold 6874 until I figure out what I want to do right now. So I'm going to go on the GAN signal. Square of 9, 137.5 degree angle down today. So let's hold there. Still could be a nice winning day though. We still got one contract on that could run for us. It's going to change our plan around a little bit though. We're not going to move that target at 7011 at all until we breach the pivot point. We're going to hold
this plus 20 ticks for a long time right now. We might follow the on the blue line here, or we might go the high and then come off this one down if it wants to run. So we're going to try to make this a runner trade. If you watched any of my previous videos, what we've done here today is a tortoise and the hare. We came out on the hare side of the trade, and we're trying to get the tortoise side on this blue line as it makes lower lows, we hope. This works an awful lot. It works really good for me as a positional side trader. Not so great at TopStep Trader because of the 50 tick stop loss or the 1,000 weekly loss and all the other bullshit you have to deal with. But as a day trader, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I don't like spending money as a day trader, so I'll spend my $150 a month to stay with the opportunity to trade other people's money and then change my trading philosophy once I'm in the funded to one contract grind to work my way to get money from them and then fund more things I want to do. Hey, it's free money, really, if you think about it. They're giving you the opportunity to trade free money. Not a bad gig. I just don't have as much time as I used to because of my commitment at the casino now. I just don't have as many days to be able to trade anymore. I get about average between 2 to 3 trades a week, or days of trade a week. Depending upon my schedule. If I have 12 o'clock starts and so forth. Today I actually had the day off. I traded a Monday for a Wednesday, so that's where I was able to get into the inventory trade today. So a 6P target from our entry point and the 7P target's kind of what I'm after. So that's 6880 to 6900. That's kind of where I want to see the market reach to. So we'll hold 6880, 6881. Looking for 6900 as well. The dollar dropped down. Hopefully we can push to 69 and reach into the 68 handle before it goes the other direction. That's kind of the overall goal right now, is the market to crash another dollar and so from where it is right now. Retracement back to, think about it this way, water seeks its own level. Right now, where's the water located? In my humble opinion, let's get out the screen draw tool. So we had this move here, right? Water seeks its own level. There's where we're looking for the market to return to. It might not happen today, but maybe over the next couple of days we return back to here before we go back hitting for that 70 mark again. That's the overall goal of what I'm trying to do. I'm just hoping that today has the momentum to drive it down in one day. Although positionally speaking, I'm looking for this to happen. It might happen by Friday. Might take Friday to get down here, but I don't think we're going to cross this line up here until we retest down here now. That's the trade I'm looking for. In actuality, I'm looking for it to break through here a little bit deeper off the $70 handle. We get a retrace. Positionally speaking, retrace below this level here. All right, we're going to pause here until something else happens here. We're going I'm still looking for pivot. I'll come back if we break here in the pivot point. Alright, so we've reached finally the 2P target. Here at what, 10:35 roughly. As a reminder, then for the market to at least reach the pivot point. Alright, be back. Hopefully we'll see this run to pivot quickly. Be back in a few. Alright, so what we're doing here is just following on the blue line right now. So it looks like 70.07, 70.08. Really don't want to see 70.05 again. So we're going to hold 70.03. We don't really want to see $70 handle for the rest of the day today. There still might be one retracement left in the market. Nah, you know what? Let's hold. Let's discretion's better part of valor. Let's hold the blue line. We'll just take a little bit less of a run right now. Looking for the market to at least breach our pivot point at minimum. We're going to hold 6,900 at the S1 line. Call it 69.01. That's a 6-peak down move from entry point. Give us 120.5 off of 70.21. Not bad for a day trade. Positionally speaking, I'm looking for a lot deeper of a retracement. Just don't have the time to hold longer because you only have the day to work with at TopStep on the 30K account. All right, when we break the pivot or we come down significantly, I'll be back. All right, so I actually moved to where the blue line is below the settlement line now. Just updating you. I'm just kind of moving down below on the tortoise side of the trade. Search on my website, 123daytrade.com. So search tortoise and hare on there, and you can kind of see how I handle 2-contract trading. Be back. All right, so here's maybe a significant point here as we look over the short signal versus what we're seeing on volume now. Temporarily speaking, this downward move might be over for a while. We got a Vergan signal going here, and then a push coming back up, and we're protecting obviously their blue line here. It might do this though, which is what I'm thinking might be as far as we go for now. Reaching into here and then coming back up. we'll take a look at it a little bit later. Slowly grinding down. Usually that means that they're trying to put a bottom in. Be back in a few. Now we're reaching down there. Just wanted to we're finally reaching that 3P target. Oh, we broke through. Finally, that's 3P. So toward the hair side of the trade's out already, and I'm falling behind that. Got 800 on the table on 2 contracts right now. Got one eye on this as well. Still looking for further down movement. I'd like to see it move to the S1 line. I think there's potential for it to at least reach closer to S1. I'm expecting a retracement back to pivot. So this is expected. So what are we looking for right now? Obviously a retracement back, holding this so we can stay in, obviously. Let's put a smiley face there. And then reaching down, going down to the S1 line is hopefully. Our plan of attack will be halfway in between S1 and S2. We'll protect probably in this area right here. Maybe a little bit lower on this line here. If we reach down to S1, S2, halfway in between S1, S2, we'll try to protect a little bit more profit. And we're hunting for the S1 line roughly today. 6P target once again. I'm just falling behind here. Take as much profit as I can. Looking for us not to reach back up to 70 now, at least for the trading day. This might show the market a little bit better right now. Looking for us to reach back into here, right? Talked about that. That's kind of our target area. All right. We're just hanging out, watching videos, staying, falling behind, hoping that the market can crack down a little bit further. See some more volume coming in. Some buy stop running here. Or this is all she wrote to the down, perhaps, on the day. We don't know yet. Be back. All right, so let's just update here. I moved down to 69.86. So let's follow the blue line. Make as much profit as we can on the trade on the hair side of the trade, tortoise. I mean tortoise side of the trade, not the hare side. I said vice versa. Hare side would have been probably out here. Coming back through here, I would have got out. So let's assume best case scenario on the hare side would have been reaching down in here. If I'd have held this one, then coming down lower, I would have exited this for sure. I would have exited right here on the hare side. That would have been the best case scenario at 3P target on that, and then holding the blue line basically on this move here, looking for that S1 line run. So we're looking for that move to from pivot point down to S1 now is what I'm hunting for. This is a little bit easier to see on the 15-minute chart. So we're looking for this run down here. Looking for it to break down one more time, reach back into here. Hopefully it happens today. If not today, maybe it happens before this week's out though. And if it's got any power, the down move, you're going to reach on down throughout the week. All right, be back as the trade happens. Just holding. It's all about how much profit we take on the trade now. All right, so moving down, 69.81 is where we're holding. Just traveling the tortoise side of the trade with the blue line, looking to see if we can stay in it. Be back. All right, so we're going to move on down here. We didn't get run out. 69.76. Let's call it 77 for now. Be back. Just the tortoise side, falling behind on that blue line right there. That's all. All right. So this last move came and took me out. I could have got a little bit more profit by a couple ticks, but it is what it is now. I mean, just never know if it's going to run for a year or not. This market's actually making a nice little move here that could precipitate to allow another downward move. Is what I'm getting at. It is setting up for another push down. Yeah, this and this and this and this, and a possible move down. Here's your line of ascent, and then coming on down. Well, I'm going to finish with 430 on the trade itself on 2 contracts, and I'm going to be 1,000 up on step 2 right now after a couple days of trading. So we'll see if I can find some other time to trade during the week or not, but I really like today's opportunity above $70 a barrel to take it on a move underneath 70. I was hoping for a lot more of a move. Positionally speaking, I still think there's a lot more downward pressure right now until volume comes back the other direction. We talked about that, reaching down. Let's bring the hourly chart over here. So there's a lot of pressure to be able to run it on down here to, say, the 66, 65 area roughly. Could see that market fall at least that far on the retracement level, coming back down. So there's a nice downward slant here
if we would look at this in another way, you have your completing the triangle. That's a terrible line, but see if I, you know, it's so hard to draw freehand. But here's your triangle, right? And this is the downward movement that we could possibly reach back down in here. Positionally speaking, reaching back into, at least minimally speaking, about the 66, somewhere between 67 to 65 range. That's what I'm looking at as a positional trader right now. And then holding the line above here, so here's your stop easy. Easy, lemon squeezy. You're already taking profit
on the one side to be able to hold the other side now. So we got profit here, be able to hold this side. That's kind of the grand plan. And then you, so when you're trading, you want profit, right? Talk about that. Profit to be able to hold for the bigger move. So if you have profit on the trade and you're not worrying about this side or the loss side, so even after it nets out, so if you have two contracts you're trading as a positional trader, for instance, one you get profit in to cover the second contract. If it does move against you, you still come out with a green dollar amount to be able to move forward. Looking for that downward pressure move here. This is a beautiful setup, by the way. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous setup to run back down to 66, 65 range, positionally speaking. All right, let's go ahead and do it for me here. This is Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Kind of told you what I'm doing positionally on the crude oil market, and we were able to take advantage of a daily trade below that $70 a barrel. This doesn't happen very often, so when you get the opportunity to take it on, I say grab it. Grab the bull by the horns and allow it to turn over and be a bear for a while. All right, this is that. David Knight out. David Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thank you. God bless. Take care. I'll see you on the next video I put together. That's it for now. Bye for now.